Hey folks, Matt, I've been back with part 2 of Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, what was my guy's name again? I don't remember anymore. Rylos Carr, Bretonian, Breton Sorcerer. Alright, so unfortunately we don't have any kind of like really good stuff for the sorcery kind of thing here. So, alright, we're supposed to follow the river. Guess we'll kill a few things along the way. Yeah, I know at some point, I think you can get stabs and stuff, which is sort of what I'm looking for. Here to loot. Alright, let's get out. Now this is the part where I'm going to be really freaking upset.
That door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
Yeah, I guess I got to lockpick it, huh? Oh, what was me? They give you a limited amount of time. And like, how do you know which one's going to go down? You know, that's what I mean. I never liked this one. I always forced it, and then you break it, and yeah, thanks. That was wonderful. Oh, what was me? Just forced the freaking lock. Yeah, see, that's why I don't do it. So if you're asking throughout the rest of this Let's Play, why don't you pick the lock? That's why. I'm not going to try. Forget it. I force it, or I don't even bother. So this is the way it is. Alright, let's keep looking for items here. Hey. I'll take the sword. I think you could deconstruct that stuff, so. And we'll keep going until we basically pick up until we're maxed out here as far as how much we can carry anyway. Alright, go that way. That way. Alright, apparently I can't loot that. It's not good. Aha! Hello. Alright, whatever I got, it was whatever's in my inventory. Got the little auto loot on. Aha! And even just blocking knocks them all stupid. That's wonderful. We'll take this stuff, that's fine. Alright, has anyone like dropped probably people have dropped a stab, but I've not seen it yet. Okay, come on, please find me some kind of a staff. I really would like a staff. Maybe it's up that other way I went before. No, it's not. Alright, so let's just see. What have we picked up here? We have picked up some new stuff. Swords, shields, which I don't care about. This provides no protection, but at least a little bit. Honestly, I don't really want to wear heavy, because I would be leveling up the heavy stuff, but I guess that's okay. I don't mind that for now. A lot of detail in this game. I'm really liking that. I mean, lots of little doodads, lots of nice lighting effects. That's sort of like what's kind of gotten me interested to keep playing it. Sometimes they dumb down these things and it's crappy, but these MMOs, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty impressed with the outside world too. And actually, my big purpose in doing this was like I really wanted to see how they envisioned artistically what the different zones were going to look like. Like what did actually Orsinium look like, which is coming out I think this year, and what is you know, like where does like what does Elsewhere look like? We played that Moonpaths to Elsewhere mod in my previous Skyrim season, so we see how mod makers envision it, but it'd be interesting to see how these guys, the actual developers of the game, envision it.
Should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time.
Okay, we'll be going here. I would like a staff, though.
All right, the Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
You're not?
There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Well, that's wonderful. There's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
Alright, well, I'm ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
It's too bad she's kind of an attractive lady. Oh well. So be it. Better her than me. Alright. If I remember right, yeah, some things come out here. I'll just keep spamming this until I use up most of my freaking magic on. There you go. It seems to be pretty forgiving so far. Also, like if you were to block. There you go. Now, you have to hit these two little thingies here. The prison. And they sort of switch places, which is unfortunate for Lyris, huh? No. Do I have my field of vision all? I don't know if hey, hold on here.
I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his way.
Yeah, hold on one moment here. There's a way to adjust your field of vision here. I don't know if it does it per character. Field of view. I maxed it out. My other guy. Might have to do some adjustments on the rotation speed at a later point in time. At any rate, let's talk to the Prophet.
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. Lyris sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Alright, so can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Coldharbour, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Alright, so why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Coldharbour. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, we'll stay close.
Up the stairs, quickly. We must get to the anchor mooring.
Yes, yes, but there is a few things here to loot outside. I would be remiss if I did not loot society. Money takes precedent over getting you out of here in a timely fashion. I won't do too much extensive looting. Let's just go. Is there anything else here I can loot? No. Alright. I know I forgot the other side. Mellow out. I don't care. I should like just revert into my Khajiit, like it was the last Let's Play. Skyrim Roleplay Season 2. I was tempted to do this because I just like role-playing the Khajiit so much. Just doing that accent is awesome.
Anchor mooring.
Do I have to talk to you or just keep going?
Come. We must hurry to the anchor.
Oh, okay, we'll just keep going then. Oh wow, yeah, that's the anchor right there. You're gonna see some of them in the real world when we get out of here and back to Tamriel. Why?
Well done, mortals. But this is the realm of death itself. The armies of unlife are endless.
Is that it? This is a big skeleton with what? 3 heads, looks like? Sort of. Yay!
A moment, Vistage.
Alright, guess we'll talk.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nirn in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
A Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nirn. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
Alright, I'm ready. I can just summon on my own now, but that was interesting.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
Sky Shard number 1. Now these things will be scattered all over the place. You see here, as you want to read that on the bottom.
Great
You can.
Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Okay, we are back in Tamriel now.
Vistage awakens once again. Come here. We must speak.
Daggerfall discovered. That's where we're at. Alright. Let's talk to him before we move on here.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry, where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voyage between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
Alright, so what should we do now?
I'm afraid you'll have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
Alright, so when will I see you again? Prophet, where are you going?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
Alright, so we get this sealed urn. This rusty urn, clearly originated in Coldharbour, has been tightly sealed and your name is burned into the side. And I guess we also get a skill point. Complete quest.
Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across all Tamriel, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Okay, so where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Okay, so you think there are many who need my help?
Indeed. I sense that even now there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head.
Okay, so there are others who would join me in this? I mean, this is almost like asking the same question, but alright.
We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Yeah, okay, so how do I find whoever rescued me from the sea?
I know only that you were fished from the sea and dragged aboard a ship. You have since been transported to a large city. I suggest you visit the city docks. There you will find someone who can direct you to those responsible for your rescue.
Alright, so you think there are... Oh, see, now that's not... See, it doesn't... It should gray that one out. I don't know why it's... Because I would have ended up doing that all over again. We don't want to do that all over again. Alright, well... Does that mean you're leaving or something? Yeah, well, at any rate. One thing of note you guys should do when you first come into this game, if you haven't, if you're new to the game, look everywhere. Cooking fire. I could do cooking stuff now. I do it right here. Loot every bookshelf because there's a possibility of getting level up in some of your skills. So every time you see this, do that. Also, you got to be a little bit careful. Like I said, now that you're in town, you might you run the risk of stealing things by accident. So try not to do that. Some of these things are actually bookshelves. Like I said, that says bookshelf. Yeah, and I got some levels off of some of that stuff. What is it? Did I get all of it? Yes, I did. Take even the food on the tables. I don't know what the drinks actually do yet. Maybe they replenish something. That's empty. We'll try and use that in a minute. Trunk. Nothing in there. Or maybe there was stuff in there, just not showing me when I auto loot. I kind of wish it like actually showed me when I did auto loot, like on the side, like a little rundown of what I looted. It doesn't show that. Like in World of Warcraft, you kind of get like a quick, it'll like flash on the screen real quick. I think that's a minor complaint at best. So let's just show you the skills here. This particular one is called provisioning. I don't know much about these skills. Like I said, you got to get recipes, and then when you get the recipe, you use it, you see it in your inventory, and then you can actually craft things if you have the ingredients. And that's at the cooking fires. So I have no recipes, so I can't do nothing. I do have some ingredients, of course. So let's bring up. So now let's see here. I have roast venison recipe in my inventory. So I'll use that. So I do have one recipe now. Some of this stuff can be sold. Some I might actually like. How they say deconstruct to help out some of the other different skills. Not very good with that kind of thing. It's like, let's just do this. Let's see if we have enough for that. Yeah, we do. We have the materials for it. Apparently it's just game meat. Increases max health by 660 for 35 minutes. That's like basically like a long-term buff. I won't be able to use it for a while, but we're gonna craft as many as they allow us to do. So when we hit level 5, we'll have a lot of nice boosts there for that. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is end this episode. Like I said, gonna try and go for shorter episodes, and we'll be going into Daggerfall. Woo! Okay, so let's bring up the map here. Yeah, and I think the city will be, what's the name of this city? Might be Daggerfall itself. I don't know, but I do have an add-on that shows, in case you're wondering, the lore books, which become important when you join the Mage's Guild, which I suggest doing even if you're not going to be a mage. And where the sky shards are. The sky shards are pretty important too, so you'll want to just pick up all these sorts of things. You see, like if you pick up the add-on for it. I'll try and remember to include a link in the description for add-ons. Sometimes I forget that kind of thing. It'll just remind me if I do forget. So where are we? The load screen said Glenumbra. So we are in Daggerfall, but the overall zone is Glenumbra. That's going to be a real tongue twister, isn't it? So yeah, this is where we are now. So having just caught in Daggerfall itself. So I will see you guys next time, folks. Adios.